Meanwhile, we got Ronald Rand back. Ronald, and we need. And
Yes,
hi, Ronald. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and all that good stuff.
And Kwanzaa and Festivus as well. You're such a joyful
Yes.
person, and I probably asked you this 2 weeks ago when you were on the show. But what was the best thing that happened to you this year, in this terrible year?
Talking to you, David, right now.
You mean it wasn't talking to Rabbi Saul Solomon 2 weeks ago?
Oh, well, yes, yes, absolutely. That was even better. Yes, it's so true.
So,
Well, every moment is great, to tell you the truth.
now, do you have an anecdote, or I asked people who were guests on the show to either have an anecdote or a joke or a trivia question or something. What would you like to share for this show?
Well, I would love to try to stump the host.
Everybody's doing
if that would be
But instead of just me, let's bring this out to the whole group. We've got Iris Dorbian.
Okay,
Jamie
that sounds
Farrar,
good.
and Steve Herbst. So let's have
Okay.
a question and we'll all come, we'll all think of answers and we'll see who gets it.
Okay, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Now, it's which one of these is false? So every one of us, or some of us, have heard of this fellow named Stanislavski. And let's see if you really know who he is and what he did. So which one of these is false? A, he was an actor and performed in the original productions of Anton Chekhov's plays Uncle Vanya, The Seagull, The Three Sisters, and The Cherry Orchard. B, he had a golden thread factory, and the gold material the company made adorned ladies' dresses and men's uniforms at royal receptions and balls. C, he was a Russian director and co-founder of the Moscow Art Theater. D, when he came to America with the Moscow Art Theater, he co-founded the Actors Studio with Elia Kazan, Cheryl Crawford, and Robert Lewis. There you go.
Well, unless this is a trick question, which I won't put past you, Ronald Rand. I think I know. I think I get the. Well, I use the. Oh yeah, we can all. How about we all chat the answer so that we don't step on each other's whatevers? That's actually a good idea.
Okay.
Chat. So Iris, Jamie, Steve Herbst. Let's. I'm going to say the false one. I'll bet I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you guys all?
I missed the first part because the audio.
I'm sorry.
So I don't know. I mean, I missed the first part of the question. I got some of the.
It was about his being like in the very first productions of The Cherry Orchard. Ronald, read it quick again.
And one of them is false. One of them is false.
Four things is false. Is not true.
Yeah. One of them is false, that A, he was an actor and performed in the original productions of Chekhov plays Uncle Vanya, The Seagull, Three Sisters, and The Cherry Orchard. And B, he had a golden thread factory, and the gold material the company made adorned ladies' dresses and men's uniforms at royal receptions and balls. Mm-hmm. C, he was a Russian director and co-founder of the Moscow Art Theater. And D, when he came to America with the Moscow Art Theater, he co-founded the Actors Studio with Elia Kazan, Cheryl Crawford, and Robert Lewis. So one of them is false.
Okay. And we're waiting on both Steve and Iris to chat. Type in the chat.
Oh, type in the chat.
Yeah. Jamie and I have already given our answers.
Oh.
And I'm sure I've been tricked. And if I have.
Well, it's so great to see you all.
Oh,
Happy New Year.
You too, man. Iris. I think you may have it, Iris. Everybody else said the obvious, the Golden Thread Factory one. Iris is the one who's saying he may have come to America and co-founded the Actors Studio. Ronald Rand, author and actor. What is the answer?
Well, the answer is, of course, it would have to be D, because he did come to America with the Moscow Art Theater in the 1920s, but the Actors Studio was founded in the 1950s. And of course, it was before the group theater and everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
I
now
didn't-
I'm not feeling good about New Year's Eve and the New Year.
Do I get a prize? Do I get a prize?
No,
brought
Ron,
me
made me feel
down,
like an idiot
Ronald.
tonight.
Ronald.
Thank you very much.
Brought me down. Yeah, thanks a lot.
Now, let me ask you, Iris, Jamie, Steve, and Ronald, can you hang a little more? Do anybody need to go? Because I want to bring in more people, and we've got a fairly well-known person who's going to be joining us, like, right now. Are you cool with sticking around?
I
Do
can
you
stay.
like the
I
new
can
person
stay
better than us?
for a little while yet.
Okay, and you have a trivia question for us too, right, Steve?
I got a bunch of them.
Wait, hold on. Let me bring in our next guest joining the Daverhood. He is a Bistro Award winner, an Ovation Award winner, a Drama Desk nominee as well. He was in Forever Plaid, Hello Mugga, Hello Fada off Broadway, and the national tour of Wicked in recent times. Please welcome back to the Daverhood, the one, the only, and the West Coastal Jason Gra. Hey, Jason.
Dave, how the hell are you?
I am good. I've split myself into 5 people because my schizophrenia has finally reached its peak. Well, we've
What
been
does that
making.
mean?
This is more of a party line. Let me explain. We've got other guests in the neighborhood who are sticking around and talking with each other and playing. We've got Iris Dorbian, who is a former theater critic and now a business writer. We've got Jamie Bernard, former film critic of the New York Post and Daily News, and now someone who helps other people write books. She's also gotten books of her own. Steve Herbst, the award-winning professional whistler, yes, and Ronald Rand, actor and the creator of a magazine, a newspaper I'm sure you read, called The Soul of the American Actor, which has been around for like a couple of decades now. So,
Wow.
welcome.
Wow. It's a who's who.
Yeah. And then there's me. Who the hell's he? So, Jason.
Hi, buddy. Happy New Year to you. Cheers.
L'chaim, how was your year, Jason? I mean, the good things about your year. We all know it's been a crud year, but what was good stuff that happened to you?
Well, it forced me to stop and, smell the roses. I kind of enjoyed it. I, as you had said, I toured the country with Wicked for a year and a half, and that I left about 2 months before the lockdown happened. And my big dream was to stay at home and be with my husband and my dog and live in my house in Los Angeles, which I don't do very often. So I got that wish.
Well, that's the thing. Are you now like jonesing for 2022? I mean, who knew about Omicron? But like you were ready to get back out there, and now you've still got to wait a couple more weeks or are you planning?
Yeah, I am jonesing, Dave. Just seeing your face, I'm jonesing. But I feel like
Thank you.
I am like, half of me is so excited to get back to work, and I've got jobs coming up in the new year, which is great. And I've been working sporadically, but there's been no momentum. Like, I've had a really good job and then nothing for weeks. And I'm not really used to that, but I've enjoyed kind of being a slob and hanging around my house.
You are never a slob.
I'm a slob. I'm Unitarian, so I'm just a slob, not a slob.
You're Jewish, yeah. So what is, like, in the next couple of months, though? What are some gigs that you have lined up, God willing, that you can do?
Well, God willing, and I'm planning on doing them. I'm doing a comedy tonight concert that I've done a few times, but this time I'm doing it with Christine Bianco and Ali Mozzie, and we're singing with the Fort Myers Symphony. And hopefully that's going to be the beginning of a lot. I do a lot of symphony work, but all of that curtailed, of course. So I do a Jerry Herman concert with Debbie Gravitt and Clea Blackhurst and Ron Raines and Scott Coulter. Oh, he's horrible.
I've got to tell everybody, the reason I know Jason, perhaps better than other celebrities, if you will, is that I was running the box office when Olympus on My Mind played off Broadway at the Actors Playhouse with Ron Raines, Emily Zacharias. It was before Faith Prince was there.
Faith Prince, yeah.
And was you. And
Peggy Hewitt.
Yeah.
And Louis J. Stadler.
Right, and we had him on the show earlier this year, and he was great. Great to see again too.
Yeah, he was great. I played his twin. So yeah, so Ron and I have stayed in close touch through the years. So hopefully we get to go to Florida to do this concert. I'm coming to New York to do a couple shows at Birdland in March to do my show,
Yeah.
Broadest Hits, and hopefully that will be thank you.
I just got that Jason Grottest hits.
Thank you for laughing. Thank you for laughing, Jane. I appreciate it.
Okay, so one thing I do want to do is, since I've got you all here, and we've got Steve Herbst has taken the time to prepare a trivia question or two for me, but it'll be for all of us. So what I will ask, though, he'll ask the question, and then we'll all type in chat, if you don't mind, so that way we don't step on each other's answers or something. That might, we'll see.
By the way, I did not know that I was supposed to provide like A, B, C, D options.
No, you don't.
I just have the questions.
Whatever you want. They're doing
Okay.
it the way we usually do our trivia quiz.
You have
Okay,
to whistle
so
your question.
The first question is, when did partiers first celebrate New Year's Eve in Times Square? What year did partiers first celebrate New Year's Eve in Times Square?
I've been doing terribly on these. Good one, Jason.
Nicely done.
That was very fun. That was very funny. I got a kick out of that.
Match game now. All right, here we go.
That's funny, Jason. That is funny.
Well,
Okay, you ready for the answer?
Yeah. Wait, have we all? Iris? Pick a year. Any year. Okay, thank you. Okay. All right, let me read all the answers, and then Steve will enlighten us. I said 1924. Jason went all the way back to 1876. Jamie gave us the year they invented Depends.
That's right. That's right. That's smart.
I should just answer funny things because I'm not going to get these right. Iris did 1920, and Ronald Rand did 1903. Steve, the Whistler Herbst, when did people do this crazy thing of standing out in Times Square?
1904.
Oh,
Wow.
Ronald,
I
how
was so close.
Very
I was
close.
very close, Ronald.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Next question. And the reason I find this question particularly fun is because I made an appearance on the Tonight Show, not the Tonight Show, the Today Show, on New Year's Eve, and they had me go all the way up. No, it was Good Morning America. I was taken all the way up to the rooftop in Times Square, and I was standing in front of the Waterford Crystal Ball on New Year's Eve morning.
Okay.
And I was standing there with the weather girl, and she was delivering weather reports, and I was whistling weather-related songs like "Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow," you know. So my question now is, when did the Waterford Crystal Times Square New Year's Eve Ball make its debut? What year?
Why would we know that?
We have shares in Waterford, of course.
That's the worst question.
You're right, I don't think.
We want to go out and buy shares in Waterford.
Let's not even bother. I'm just going to throw out a year. 1957. Anybody just forget the.
I think Dave's right. I'm going to go with 57.
Yeah.
Okay, 57.
Yeah, I'll go with
Okay.
57 too.
Okay.
So,
What's the answer?
Bear in mind, we're talking not when the first
Oh hell
ball
no!
was in
No,
the-
of course
was
not.
in
Not
Times
with the
Square,
first.
but
Yeah.
I think
Waterford,
it was the year they invented Depends.
the Waterford Crystal Ball made its debut in 1999.
Oh. Okay.
Wow.
That was interesting.
Now,
Yeah.
the first New Year's Eve ball,
Yeah.
what year did that drop, is a different question.
For another night.
Yeah. All right. All right. Let me do some rejiggering.
This is the
here.
best game. I love it.
I-
And I just would like to say, Dave,
By the way, Dave, as you suggested, I
Yes.
also brought a couple of jokes.
Well, wait. Hold on. We have other guests. So
right.
can I ask?
Just letting you know I have them. Just letting you know I have the jokes.
fabulous.
This is the part where Dave has to kick some of us off.
You kind of do.
I
But
know.
Steve,
Okay.
thanks for getting back on late. But Steve Lewis, Sir Herbst, first of all, let me wish you a most very, very happy and delightful New Year and a healthy New Year too. I'm going to let you go because I've got to bring in. There's like literally every 5 minutes there's a new guest. But thank you, Steve, and maybe see you later in the program. Catch you. If you got jokes, maybe after like the midnight hour, try coming back if you're still awake. So I'd love to see you.
Well, I'll still be awake.
Bye, Steve. Thanks for the question.
Okay, Jason, can you hang a little bit? Can you, let's see, Jamie, you're still good?
I've worn out my welcome, and I don't even whistle.
Oh, well.
So I'm gonna go, drink myself into it. No, I don't. I mean, I'm gonna go do intellectual things and play my grand piano.
Oh, do it. Do you want to maybe come back and can we hear it from the other room? Is it close enough? If you want to play?
Oh, now you're desperate to have me. Before it was like you only get 5 minutes. And I was like, please play the piano at least.
What kind of grand piano is it?
I got all right, so now I'm blank. It's a Yamaha, but it's not a baby grand, it's not a concert grand, but it's just short of 7 feet.
Nice.
It's beautiful. It has the like a honey tone. I just love it.
How beautiful. What do you enjoy playing the most?
I've been working on a Brahms Rhapsody, and I'm doing the Pathetique. Not well, but when I play on this piano, I'm like, I sound pretty good to myself.
When I play, it's pathetic. I'll tell you that. I'm sorry.
The Beethoven's Pathetique?
Yes.
I
played that for my 10th grade.
Not Klein's Pathetique. No.
I played that for my 10th grade piano recital.
Oh, so you could play it in 10th grade. Fine. No,
I could, but I can't. I'm
play. Just feeling lower and lower in this group here in the neighborhood.
No, I can guarantee you play it better than I do now. I can't play it anymore.
Yeah, but nobody sings like Jason Gra. He's a marvelous. Maybe you can. I don't know if we can work out the piano accompaniment with Jason.
Oh, I want to hear him sing. I don't want to go until he sings.
Okay,
go to my YouTube channel.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Jason Gra has a lot. Jason, don't go away. Let me just welcome some other friends from Colorado.
Wait, I'm gonna go.
11 o'clock.
Jamie, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you all.
Okay.
Welcome to Wendy Hybe and Fred Cleaver from Colorado, and you're unmuted. How are you guys doing?
Hi, Dave.
It's snowing.
Oh, is it snow? Well, thank God, because the fires in Boulder are burning Colorado pieces. So you guys are.
Right.
Are you inhaling it?
Oh God.
No, we're not getting the smoke here.
Oh, good.
You're not.
It's-
It's horrible.
No, it's about an hour away from us.
Oh, good. Thank God. Now, Wendy,
Yeah.
you've had a hell of a year, but you look great.
Well, I had two brain surgeries and a stimulator implant. Yeah, I got some holes drilled in my head.
I could use one of those, but no, that's a whole different thing. But you sound good. Have you been feeling like even better than when we last saw you at? Literally, last time we saw them on Zoom was the memorial for her mom who died a few weeks ago. It's been a year.
Well, my programming needs to be changed a little bit more. So I'm a work in progress, shall we say. But I've got a trivia question for you. I've got a trivia question for you.
We're having such good time with those.
Are you ready?
Let's do it. Let's please do
Bring
it.
it on, baby. 'Cause
Okay.
We are
Let me
the
introduce-
group.
Okay, the funk hit mashed potato popcorn. That's the name of the song. Mashed potato popcorn
Yes.
is performed by which artist? So I've got just one of these is true. So
Sure.
Parliament, Freddie and the Kinfolk, James Brown, or Wendy and the One Hit Wonders.
Let's chat this one because this may also be a trick. But I'm going with the seemingly obvious one.
So only one of those performers is true. The song is called Mashed Potato Popcorn, and the performers were James Brown, Freddie and the Kinfolk, Parliament, or Wendy and the One Hit Wonders. So only one of those is true.
Everybody's typing into their chat boxes their choice. So let's see. We've
Okay.
got one James Brown, one Freddie and the etc., one Wendy and the One Hit Wonders, and I think that's
Parliament. James Brown.
okay, so we have two James Browns, and so
Well, no,
we're all over
no.
that. Who is? I said James Brown because of popcorn, but
Because of time-honored tradition on your show, right?
yeah, absolutely, yeah,
Popcorn songs. And this has potatoes in it.
it does. It does. So, what is the actual answer, Wendy? I didn't hear.
The answer is Freddie and the Kinfolk.
Oh,
Freddie and the Kinfolk.
I won.
Congrats!
Yeah.
What do I win? What do I win?
Bragging.
Yeah.
Do you see the budget of this show?
I had to get
You
deep
win this.
inside the mind. I got inside the mind of Wendy. I was like,
Yeah.
I had
Unless
no
you use
idea.
the stimulator to create a current there.
I-
Was
Oh
it
my
a James Brown tribute, though? Can you give me that so I don't feel so stupid? 'Cause obviously-
Maybe it was covered by his band. I don't know. Maybe it was covered.
Well, I should mention everybody, but when I asked people to be on the show, I had them prepare or ask them to prepare either an anecdote or a joke or a trivia question. So thank you to Wendy. Fred, you talk too much. Tell us, how was your year?
Mine is, well, supporting Wendy, but it was good.
What was?
I have a trivia question for you too.
Oh, you know what? Let me let in one more person because I don't want to run too far behind on this. And this is another fairly well-known person. Speaking of Birdland, someone who's appearing there, and also someone who's going to be on January 2nd, 70 years old, and they're dedicating the Greenwich Village Folk Festival night to her. She is the wonderful and the brilliant songwriter Christine Lavin, who is with us in the Daverhood as we speak. Christine, I'll need you to unmute, and we've got another trivia question coming from my friends from Colorado, Wendy and Fred. So, Fred, please, what is your trivia question first?
Okay, this is some 3 clues in the news.
Okay. Let me
Okay.
explain what 3 clues in the news is. Yeah,
You better
I
explain
know
it,
the
maybe.
show. Jason, do you know Christine? Christine, do you know Jason? Have you appeared on?
Do I know Christine? I'm such a huge fan. I love Christine. I love her. I know her. I love her, and I'm a huge fan.
And I'm a huge fan. I saw him first in Forever Plaid. I've seen it 5 times or 6 times.
You are a plaid junkie. I knew that about you.
Well, that makes it the fabric of this show, Anywho, I'm sorry. So Fred, look, I got to explain though. As part of our weekly trivia quiz, our today, yesterday quiz, the question sometimes has to do with something that's currently in the news. So there are 3 words, right, Fred, that are not connected to each other, but are connected to another word that we have to think of. So it could be like blank word or word blank. If I go sweet couch fries, the answer would be potato. Okay. So, Fred, let's have your 3 clues in the news.
Okay, Russian, off, elephant.
Wait, Russian, off. What was the last one?
Elephant.
Elephant. Okay, so here's the deal. It can be like Russian blank or blank Russian, blank. So all these words are not related to each other. They're related to another word that they make you think of. Russian. Off, was it?
Off.
Wow.
that's, yeah.
Are we supposed to write this in the chat?
Yeah, if you can think of it. If you're trying to come up with a word.
I'm so close. I've almost got it.
Yeah, I hear it too.
It's so close. It's on the tip of my tongue. Russian off elephant.
Yes.
I have no idea.
Oh, I think I got it.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm gonna type
somebody
in
got it?
chat.
what have you got?
Hold on. Did I get it? Oh, well, no, don't say if I did. Everybody else, try yours.
I can't think of.
A silence fell over the room.
Yes, really,
Um,
can't think of it.
Give a timer.
yeah, I'm going to do a tick, 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 just because we don't really. So we couldn't afford a timer. We blew the button on the lights.
If we haven't gotten it by now, we're never going to get it.
We're never,
Yeah.
it's history. Okay, it's close.
So the answers that people have put down are Putin's telephone call with Biden. Okay, that's very interesting. I know that's cute. Wendy and the One-Hit Wonders. Thank you, Jason Groff. And I think I'm right. I said white Russian, off-white, and white elephant. Am I wrong on that?
Yep. You're right.
Oh, far out.
Wow.
I got it.
Congratulations.
What did I win?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay, now
Wait, what was off? I don't understand how off fit into that.
off-white.
Off-white, the
Off-white.
color.
The worst game.
Jason,
Off-white.
I didn't get it either, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, off-white, all right.
You're
Got
the
it.
sweetest, nicest human imaginable, and every guest
I know.
here today.
Oh, God.
I'm at a New Year's party and I'm like off-white. Really?
Oh, my God.
Oh
So,
my God. What's this?
Kristen
I like
Lavin-
to sh-
Oh,
I met my friend Lisa Shapers, who is a Emmy Award-winning TV director for cartoons. She does a lot of voiceover in cartoons. And my friend Suzanne, who was my best lady in my wedding, Suzanne Blakesley, who is a Forbidden Broadway alum, is the voice of Wanda in the Fairly Odd Parents on TV. And so I'm hanging out with all these people. I used to have a voiceover career, but I don't anymore. So I'm just hanging.
You could have done. Well, isn't that the one thing you could have done this past 2 years? I mean, voiceover would be the
You'd think, wouldn't you? Well, I was the voice of the Lucky Charms leprechaun for 5.5 years. And then when I moved out to LA, I ended up losing it. But it was I did it out here for several years as well. But it was a great.
Jason, please.
Who did you lose the job to? That's what I'm curious about.
Some schmo. Christy, do something with him, like knock him off. I ended up, they wanted somebody that was living in New York. And at that point I was doing ragtime out in Los Angeles. So I had to let the job go. And now ragtime closed, but Lucky Charms lives on forever, right?
Well, Jason, just please, you got to do the magically. Just say it. Just say the damn thing, so I can.
All right, you can Venmo me after it. There be 8 magical marshmallow shape. It's magically delicious. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bravo.
Thank you all so much.
Now,
Thank
when
you.
you have to let you, and they do have I never remember Graham. Graham, it's a groundhog. Yes, Graham is there with you. Guys, I want to wish you certainly.
Thank you,
Craig. I want to wish you most great good health in the new year. All good things, especially not just Wendy, both of you, because who knows what happens. But what the hell am I saying? I gotta let you go though, because I gotta get in and circle people in and out of the day.
I gotta go
Thank you
too.
for being with us.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Happy New Year.
Good to see you. Happy New
everyone.
Year. All right.
Well, Christina's gonna stick around, but we're running so late.